take the Death Gate. Because that was the whole point of the Wrath of the Everchosen event, was that you had this huge buildup where Archaon had made his fortress functionally invincible in a lot of ways, but like the 1 minute he leaves is when Death finally makes their play, which is just rotten luck from his perspective, I'm sure. Because the guy, like, I don't think, if I remember correctly, I don't think Death knew Archaon was gone. They just happened to get really, really lucky, and he wasn't there. Which not only cost them which was horrible, because not only did it cost them the Death Gate, but it also cost them like one of the like a really major forge just outside the Baron's Spire. Like it was a devastating loss for Chaos. But Archaon also functionally broke Slaanesh out. He just not yet. But like if Archaon hadn't gone there, Slaanesh would never be able to get out. So it was a necessary trade, but you know, it's just interesting. I just find it super interesting.
Olympus, I accept this message.
I'm really curious if I'm really curious if we're going to see I'm really curious if Slaanesh breaking out is going to be something that's like foreseen. So like we're going to get to see like a lot of characters involved, or like Teclis and the Lumineth, like they're all there and Slaanesh breaks out and there's like a big fight. Or if it's going to be like everyone's busy doing their own shit and then Slaanesh is just like and like rips his gate open and makes his escape. It's going to be... I'm really curious how they're going to handle Slaanesh. Because, I mean, Slaanesh is still a god. And one of the strongest gods, because he's a chaos god. Especially because Civilization is doing really, really well right now. And Slaanesh is kind of the most dangerous chaos god, in my opinion. And the most sinister. Because the thing about Slaanesh that's so nasty and so tricky is that the better condition and the more active that Civilization is, the more powerful Slaanesh becomes. Which is why, like, he's kind of always had that motif of the Dark Prince. You know, he's the youngest and kind of the weakest, but there was always the idea that he would become the strongest eventually. Because the bigger the forces of order get, the bigger Slaanesh gets. And like all of those cities and all of that civilization being reestablished around the realms is going to be really good for Slaanesh when he slips his bonds at long last. I don't think I need a Centaur Heart. I think I'd rather have more money.
All aboard.
Oh, the main reason Archaon busted out Slaanesh, kind of like Foul saying, the big thing about breaking out Slaanesh for Archaon is that Chaos has essentially kind of stagnated since Slaanesh got imprisoned. Because when Slaanesh got imprisoned, the big issue was that Khorne was able to basically claim preeminence. And nobody could really compete with Khorne because his opposite number, being Slaanesh, wasn't really involved in the Great Game anymore. And with Khorne basically, like, fully in charge and not able to be dethroned or messed with in a meaningful way,
I'll take that.
a lot of Archaon's plans to gain further power and to take over the mortal realms, and further his own ends was completely, like, stalled. Like, Archaon couldn't really do anything to further his own ultimate agenda without Slaanesh. Like, he needs Slaanesh back in the Great Game.
Come on out.
Which Slaanesh being creepy and with Slaanesh having a lot of time to think to himself, Slanesh is not stupid by any means of the imagination. Slanesh knows exactly why Archaon came to find him. Like, Slanesh, like, fully knows what's on the up and up. Slanesh doesn't really care. Like, Slanesh is totally okay with furthering Archaon's agenda because Slanesh really likes Archaon and finds his, like, pride and arrogance and all that, like, just intoxicating. Archaon does not care for Slanesh very much, but he needs him. Which Slanesh really enjoys that Archaon needs him. Slanesh thinks that's just the best.
Olympus, I accept this message.
But we'll have to wait and see what happens. I just hope they didn't try. I just hope they didn't trick us. I really, really hope that Slanesh is like 100% actually breaking free, and it's not like they're trying to pull a fast one on us. Because they could. I hope they don't though. Okay. I love when I stand in lava and take a bunch of free damage. Just makes my heart so happy. Have Doomstack, you miserable bone wizard.
You and me, Seven Hydra Head.
Nope. There we go. Boom! What are the chances of Slanesh being free, driving the non-chaos factions to work together again? We don't know. That's oh yeah, I keep forgetting about my summon. Thank you. That's kind of the ultimate question, is that we don't know how the world will change with Slanesh breaking free. I mean, that could be kind of the big thing, is that the Broken Realms starts off with, like, basically an Order civil war, with, like, a bunch of Order factions betraying each other and trying to further their own ambitions. Morthy's trying to become a god. We don't know exactly what the Idoneth Deepkin are up to, but it's not looking great because it looks like the Idoneth are probably attacking the cities of Sigmar. So either they've chosen to team up with Morthy or they're up to something. Which, you know, they're definitely up to something, but we don't know to what extent. I mean, even during the Siege of Lethis, the Idoneth Deepkin, like... if the Idoneth Deepkin had had the opportunity... They didn't end up having the opportunity, but if they'd had the chance to backstab Order to grab the Orb of Obfuscation or whatever, they would have totally done it. Like, they ended up not really surviving the fight against Lady Allender, but if they had, they would have absolutely backstabbed Order, given the chance. You gotta watch those Idoneth Deepkin. It's never really clear, you can never be sure what they're up to. That being said, I would not be surprised if in Broken Realms we get an Order civil war, where there's, like, Order factions fighting each other all over the place, but then because Slanesh ends up breaking free, like, a lot of them are kind of forced back to the negotiating table because they're like, oh, well, crap, like, Slanesh is on the move. But we'll have to see.
Power.
Power indeed. yeah, like, I don't think any of the Order factions really give a crap about the other Order factions a lot of the time. Like, they're just doing their own thing. But I think this is going to be... I think the point of this is going to be the first time where we're going to actively see them gunning for each other. As opposed to, like, you know, if you know, the Lumineth are more like, hey, we're going to go do all of our... instate all of our wards and do all this stuff to, like, defeat chaos, and we're going to do what we have to do, and if you happen to be in the way of that, well, sucks to be you. I think what we're going to be seeing in Broken Realms is a lot of factions, like, actively going out of their way to harm other Order factions, which is relatively a first. You know, not for any altruistic reason, but just to further their own power.
Place is crawling with these.
I have so much money. Well, it's gonna be, cause I don't know who it was that said it. It might have been you, it might have been somebody else, but I heard that, like, the Idoneth are definitely attacking the Anvils of the Heldenhammer. Like, the Idoneth are going after the cities of Sigmar. So I'm trying to figure. It's hard to imagine what their motivation could be behind that. Unless they're, like, trying to help Morathi for some reason. But I don't know what Morathi would have to offer them. Oh, they're attacking Misthaven. Ah, that'll be interesting.
Cheers.
Well, I came here for money, and now it's like, hey, do you want even more money? I guess we'll palm this time. Well, no, let's just keep money. We can buy, like, another gem or Titan blood.
More flame wheels.
Oh, bull. Dude, flame wheels are, like, the worst. It's probably, like, my least favorite enemy to go up against. Second only, like, to shield bros. Those little wheels can, like, they can really get you with a lot of damage if you goof. Papa, yeah, that could easily. Ooh, I should pay attention. That could absolutely be it as well. Like, it could be that the Idoneth just know that Misthaven has something to do with Morathi's ascension, and so they're there to try and stop it. But of course, the city doesn't realize, because obviously the Daughters of Cain are, like, a major ally of the cities of Sigmar. Because that was one of the major story beats of Malign Portents, was that the Daughters of Cain, Morathi in particular, like, walked into a lot of the major cities of Sigmar and was like, hey, we're here to help you guys out, because we know that you're, like, getting absolutely, like, obliterated by the stupid amounts of undead. So, like, we'll help, but, you know, you gotta let us in the cities, and you gotta let us do our sacrifices and everything, in exchange for our help. So, you know, it could be that maybe the Idoneth knows something nobody else does.
Hades. Hey.
There's an item in the well that stops flame wheels from spawning. Where's that item? I want that item. I haven't gotten to see that item. That sounds amazing. Sure, let's go see Chaos.
All right.
Normally I never Chaos in Elysium, but hey. I'm really enjoying visiting Grandpa Chaos here. I mean, Chaos is our step grandpa. Since Nyx is our she's not our stepmother, but she's our surrogate mother.
In the name of Hades.
Mom too. I am calling Chaos an it in this game. Like, cause Chaos in this game definitely it's just kind of all the things. Chaos is chaos in this game. It's like that meme. Have y'all ever seen that meme from Red versus Blue, where they're like, "So what are you?" And like Chaos would just be like, "So what are you?" "I'm Chaos." "No, I mean like, what's your gender?" "Chaos." "What's in your pants?" "Chaos." No, Zag calls Chaos Master Chaos. I don't think he ever uses a gender, though. He just says Master Chaos. Patroclus! I've got goodies for you!
Fishing point.
Ooh, fish! Okay, I want to be slow. Oh, I was too slow!
Oh well.
Dang it! I'm trying to get the Elysium. It's like I didn't see nothing. I'm trying to get the slow fish for Elysium, but it's difficult to like intentionally fish a certain way.
Ah, a means to drown my sorrows temporarily. That's good, and rather kind of you, I have to say.
It's nothing. Thank you for not trying to slay me where I stand and boast about it, like seemingly everyone else around here.
Couldn't help but hear the rattling of battle chariots of late. Raucous laughter and the like. You've really riled up the locals this time, stranger.
Yep.
Must be Theseus and his fancy Macedonian. So he's been joyriding about in that thing, showing it off.
Your arrivals are becoming a bit of an event, I'd say. And yes, the champion and his bull friend are likely at the center of it. You'll have to forgive me that I've no intent on attending your contests, but, well, here.
We're doing really, really nice on health, so I guess we'll take the bonus attack.
Thank you, sir.
You know, funny enough, running into Patroclus, he's not really the most important thing to run into, or like even the, it's like, oh, okay, Patroclus, if I'm having a good run, but man, if you're having a bad run, it's like, oh, thank God, Patroclus. Because he gives like super heals or gives you all your death defiances back, which is just nuts. I mean, if you're doing well, you're kind of like, I guess I'll take the attack, but... Not that I'm complaining, I'm always happy to visit him. That's just because I just like the roleplay aspect of talking to the characters. How about you stop that?
I'm out.
Oh, I'm out.
Oh, that was from Chaos.
Oh, sorry, Chaos. Or, why am I apologizing? Oh, screw you, Chaos! This is a little late. I mean, I guess it's still good, though. I forgot, I'm not allowed to use my thing for, like, 2 more chambers. No Qs. No Qs.
I can use this.
Oh, a heroic heartbreak strike? Yeah, that's heroic is pretty nuts.
Ares won't mind.
Sorry, Ares. I mean, she's like your girlfriend, kind of. So, you won't mind, I'm sure. Yeah, and I've got double attack. Like,
Brothers in death,
hey, what's up?
come forth, blackguard, and you shall soon be crushed under the massive wheels of the finest chariot the world has ever known.
He looks ridiculous. Though I do like his color scheme better.
You only have that chariot because of me, you know. It's all because of a condition of the Pact of Punishment. Nothing you did or earned, so drop the act.
What? You claim to be
Yeah, he has
benefactor,
he has
but
Gatling
you
guns, dude.
are my figuratively mortal enemy. I'll do the chariot equivalent of trample you.
Dude, the Asterius has like a jetpack. Oh, I didn't even notice last time that he does like shocks on the ground.
Would that you too had a chariot.
Dusa, go! What happened? Oh, there she is, Dusa!
Of course you need help.
That's the first time I've used that. I didn't realize it actually summons Dusa. That's amazing. She's just... Pew, 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 pew. Fog! Theseus just sounds like he's having a ball, dude. I can't even be mad at him. He just sounds like he's having so much fun. He just drives by. You done? He just drives by and he's just like laughing his ass off. I'd be doing the same thing, dude. You gave me a chariot with freaking like, ooh, okay. Grenade! Party grenades for the bowl. You're rolling over here? Oh, dude, just wait. Watch. If you're laughing now, watch what happens to Theseus when I get him low enough on health. It's kind of hilarious.
This thing is falling apart.
You ready? Here it comes.
I shall get you for this.
It just blows up and he just falls flat on his face. It's great.
Olympus, help me, please. What's this?
Oh, that was rude. Grenade!
I am not finished yet.
Yeah, you're pretty much finished, dude. Yeah, dude, I was laughing my ass off
That'll do.
when I fought that the first time. I love that his spear just stays out if he doesn't summon him back to him when he dies. Yeah, I actually think the extreme measures of Asterius and Theseus is much easier than normal because Theseus isn't just throwing his stupid spear at you the entire time. That stupid spear throw is just the worst.
One last stop.
Looking to be a good run, though. If I could get Charm from Aphrodite, we'll be, like, easy peasy.
Gods grant
Like-
my swift Satyr sack.
No, don't! Stop saying that. I would rather know where this. I would rather the Satyr Sack be the last room I find. Thank you very much. It's one of the most common complaints about it, yeah. Like, it's definitely a ton of fun, but it's just not difficult.
Now,
Damn, Scuffer.
another scuffer.
You got out of sync with the stream. Oh no! Well, glad you're back now, though. Let's go ahead and buy Hermes.
I'll take this one.
All right, then let's go make that spend of hard-earned coin well worth your while. What do you think, cuz?
Thank
Time
you.
to pick up the pace.
Do I want to save up for the Titan blood? I don't think so. I think I'd rather... Well, I mean... Okay, let's see what we get over here. Let's go from there. So let's start with the Centaur Heart. Auto God Gauge is hard for you to pass up. It is very good. I think there are certain builds where there's other stuff that I value, but a lot of the time it's quite good. Yeah, I can throw my spirit, or I can throw my shield again. The amount of rats that suicide in that room is always just ridiculous. Ow! Oh, you. This is the boss that has, like, the Bastion music. That's what I always think of when I fight the rat, is this is the Bastion music boss. How about you stay above ground for more than 2 seconds, huh? Where you little shit? This boss is pretty easy as long as you don't be a goof about when he comes up underground. That's kind of the big thing. If you let him come up underground beneath you, he can actually start to hurt you really, really bad.
I got you, tiny vermin.
We did get him. It's true. Oh, look at that! 4 gold pots? 256 bucks! Not bad. Okay, yeah, we'll definitely be able to afford... We'll definitely be able to afford the Titan blood. So we'll save up for that.
Some of Charon's
I'll tell you what, chat. I have a dream. Oh, we discovered a centaur soul. Very nice. I have a dream, chat. I have a dream that one day, I will find any of the 4 goddamn items I'm missing from Charon's Well. Dude, yeah, the new battalions look great. My only concern is their price, which I haven't seen yet. But a lot of the prices have been getting a little crazy from GW lately. But if the prices are reasonable, the new battalions, like as far as like the models that are in them, just awesome, absolutely awesome.
The power of the gods.
Let's take reduced damage.
Extra blessing. Should be able to get back through here. Should I go fight some satyrs to get out of here? Should check this way.
Like if you're just starting in AOS, you can